wacky today, and I figured out how the fuck to fix Twitch. I just looked it up on the Streamlabs website, so apparently it can be an issue with if it's recording or if it's a replay buffer, I guess. Yeah, look at that. I wonder if it'll work. Okay, it is still black, but it's also got the timer from like last night, which is also inaccurate. Okay, view my channel on YouTube. There was an error. Please try again. Okay, well, at least it is streaming to YouTube. That's good. That's one step in the right direction. And then, okay, come on, Twitch. You can do it. Yep, there we are. Okay, so that, I hope, is like fixed and we're good. Sweet. It's always weird because there's like a delay between the two. Between like what I see and then what's actually happening here. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to move myself. Sorry. I was moving the YouTube video around so I can keep an eye on the chat out of the corner of my eye. All right. So today we are working, I got all of the Kato smashed together yesterday, which means that today we are turning everything to get it rolling. So let's get the stuff posted. Can do is posted. No, not interested. Okay. Well, it's interesting, but it's like other people posting their stuff. And I'm like, nope, that's not what we're watching them for. Okay, I'm glad that that seems to have worked so far. Let's share this. We got a different overlay again today because I'm like, was bored with the last one, so we'll see if this works or not. We went into the city today and picked up our race packages for tomorrow. The whole debate now is like, okay, what am I actually wearing? Because I am trying to go for a pretty hard time and like hardcore speed as well. So I think it's going to be a long sleeve shirt and shorts, to be honest, which it's like, it's April. But I ran a really fast 5K about a month ago and I was like dying in the whole like thing. So I don't know. All right. So I'm just posting the Twitch link here. So hopefully, so it's like, it's letting me, it has all the videos that we've done recently as playback, but now I think there was a workaround of you had to go in and stop the recording and a replay buffer or something like that. I don't know. I just followed the directions. And when I just tested it, it was fine. So I'm hoping, oh, it's still like, yeah, there we go. Okay, so it is playing. It says that it has like 4 minutes, 10 seconds. And how long have we been on? 4 minutes, 56. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's got Dahlia jumping up on my lap and everything like that. So I think we're good. hope it just continues. Anyway, hi. No, it's like only got 410. What the fuck is going on? Okay, well, at least YouTube's still working. Let's actually close the player and go back into it. So because that might be part of the problem. Hello, Flynn. I know. What are you doing? Why are you doing it? Off you go, Dahlia. Yeah, it's like got 4 minutes and 10 seconds. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. It is, at least it is still like going. We're still on YouTube, right? I'm not like frozen here, it looks like. Just make sure. Flynn, if you push that off, the laptop off, I'm gonna be very annoyed. But yeah, it is accessible on Twitch at least afterwards, so that's good too. And I'll work on more tech issues later, I guess. But yeah, basically it was like, if you're dual streaming to Twitch and TikTok, you are going to have a potential like, no, like exactly the black screen that we've been having. So I don't know. I don't get it. I wish like there was a way to like turn the streaming off and then turn it back on when, to see like just basically a reset of it. But apparently that's not the case. Flynn, keep your head out of there, honey. I'm also going to cheat with these bags for photos, and we're just going to actually take photos on the sewing desk here and then post them to Shopify. If they sell, they sell. If they don't, I'll do a better photo shoot when I get home. But then that'll also allow me to like barcode them easier too, so then I don't have to. And honestly, here's the thing. Then they're on the shop. Not everything has to be pristine and amazing, right? Right? I think. So, I guess I'm of the opinion right now of like, because that is one of the hang-ups, is like, it's like I gotta get 4 or 5 photos of each bag, and you gotta like see all the different angles and blah 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 blah. But like, then you gotta set up the thing. Or I could just do organic photos and get them posted instead of constantly like having to do these massive photos and photo taking and editing sessions, I guess. There we go. And then, you know, if you're in Dawson Creek and looking for anything, then we've got, you can pick them, like set them for pickup. I'll make sure that like it's got a coupon code for that. Okay, I know that one of the pieces fell in there, but whatever. I forgot I like turned the fan one earlier today with the florals, and I'm like, oh, this is like, right, I have to trim the leather handles down so they don't like poke into the bag. It looks very weird if I don't do this. So just do this on all of these before we turn them. We'll turn them, and then we're going to do the whole top stitching thing, the finishing seam, and then we'll get the drawstrings into them as well. And then I think, actually, maybe desk photos would be better later, because I'm also like, I kind of want to not do that on stream. So maybe we'll jump in from, yeah, if we have enough time, after we do all the Kato work, outside of drawstrings, I'll do drawstrings upstairs after dinner, because I did tell Dallas I'm not going to stream after dinner, but that doesn't mean I won't do some work. Yeah, I'll take them upstairs and drawstring them upstairs. And then on Monday or Tuesday, I'll get the photos of them done. Because if I did, like, this isn't going to be very time consuming, I don't think. And we got like 4 hours till dinner. So what I can do then is like get started on the next round of mini traveler slings, I think is the better decision for today. It's more engaging for viewing as well, so just gotta decide which ones we want to do for the, well, probably what we should do is just do a cut off the top of the pile sort of thing. And we do need to do some more totes as well. Maybe we'll do a cut, like another cut through the top of the pile, another 10, 12, 15. Same for 15 mini traveler slings and 15 tote bags. Yeah, I think that's a good number. Since we'll have 23-ish new Kato, because then post Hanami, we can focus in on small box bags and Kato. Maybe. I did tell Dawson he's basically not going to see me next week. That he's home. I'm like, I'll be around, but like, head down, man. Head down at the sewing machine. Sorry. Tell them that I'm like stressed about the business right now, and I'm like, and I know that like I'm doing exactly what I need to do right now, but it's just like we're in that lull right now, and I'm like, oh god. That's probably why I'm like, okay, let's just start posting stuff online, even if it's not the like picture perfect sort of thing. On the flip side, so far numbers are up, so I'm doing something right this year. I don't know what, but I'll take it. So especially because I still keep seeing all these people, the small businesses, struggling. So thank you to everyone who's still supporting my business and keeping us around. It needs a little bit extra TLC over top of the leather. It will not need a trim down because it's literally hanging on. But yeah, I am eternally grateful that you guys support this passion project of mine, because I wouldn't be here without you. Yeah, so if we don't trim down this like tab right here of leather, it just like it sticks in. I'll show you with the fan bag actually after this cut, and it just looks funky. And honestly, top stitching over it is like horrendous. So trimming it down means I also don't have to top stitch over it. Yay! Hi, don't scratch my chair. I just realized we're really dark, so I'm going to just get the image here adjusted. I think I turned it down the other day because it was like way too light. Oh, I can use the arrow keys to turn the brightness up. Sweet. Problem is if I go too high in the brightness, it looks dusty. Yeah, so we trim all those down because when you have this bag, you can't really, it's really hard to top stitch it, and then it's like sticking into the bag right here. So we'll trim this down so I don't forget again, sort of thing. And then go. We will have to do light and dark top stitching for these guys, but that's okay because it's like super straightforward. It is really tempting to do a bunch of tote bags before I like do the dark stitching, because then I can like just top stitch it. We might still do that. Who knows? Okay, you're already turned, so you pop back over here. Go back onto Twitch and see if it's working now. Get my laptop actually set up from where the cat pushed it, because he was all like, that's my laptop. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Yeah, so it's saying that I'm live. And it does, it's like most recent video. Okay, so it is slowly streaming over there, it looks like. Weird. Weird. I'm just gonna keep an eye on YouTube, because I find it's the one that has the mix up with like the chat all the time. Whereas I seem to get all the chat. Twitch chat just fine. So I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? It's one of the mysteries of technology. Hi, cat. How are you? All right. Not very many more to trim down, trim down. Ding dong. and axolotls. I'm gonna go grab them. I'll be right back. This is exciting. All right, so they're very different counts for the ducks at least, because usually I do them in sets of 5. So it looks like we're going to end up with like one opaque one and some solids, but that's still okay. They're supposed to be glow in the dark. Should have grabbed my black light just to test to make sure. But look at the axolotls. They're so fucking adorable. Let's see. Let's actually... This is like some sturdy packaging. Holy crap. I was not anticipating that. But yeah, they're like super cute. I don't know if these guys can glow in the dark. I've only seen them glow in the dark in the like little kind of clear resin. Like these guys, ones I usually assume glow in the dark. Whatever, they're axolotls. They're still fucking adorable. There's a lot of them. Looks like this, oh no, this one looks like there's probably, no, it's going to be the same thing. So it'll be like a clear one plus 4 solids, or maybe vice versa. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out in the next couple days. I am a little bit disappointed with those ducks, so I might have to, it's not quite what I was anticipating. It's okay. I will decide if we stick with them then or not. Well, but back to the Kato. Let's get this figured out. Oh, did I cut both sides of this, or did I get distracted in the middle of cutting it? That's been cut down. That has not been cut down. Okay. I'll actually make sure that the other one gets trimmed down again as well, because I think it's still a little bit too far. No, we're good. Okay. Okay, 1 and 2. To make sure that I go in and like tidy up my calendar of events, because we've definitely finished some, and we got some new ones to go on. Okay, and then once these are all like trimmed down, we'll pop them down onto the bin here, and then we'll do all the turning, and then yeah, I'm going to I think we should do the top stitching, so that portion is done. I'll top stitching and the wedging, because then it's done. They're done. except for drawstring and labels, and then we can move on to, can you tell I'm getting bored? It's like, I want to move on to mini travelers. Or totes or something. Which is hilarious because it's like, usually I'm pretty good about, well, usually pretty good about sticking to one thing. No, I'm not. Never mind. Full on lies. I fully admit it. No, I bounce all over the place. As per the fact that we haven't even finished a pile of the ones that we've prepped this time. So, you know. Yay. It's okay. More variety. M-O-A-R. More. Just like more cowbell. More variety. Alright, 1 and 2. And then we should be good to go. Alright, so there's all of the wristlet handles trimmed down. Now, I guess actually with them on the desk, we'll just leave them down there and I'll turn them from this bin here. And then they can go in there. And then they can get top stitched and then finished. We could actually, do you know what we'll do is we'll wedge them first and then we'll top stitch them. Yeah. This is a very functional top stitch. It's not just a decorative top stitch as well. It definitely needs to be done, but wedging them will be the light anyway, so there we go. They're all starting to come together here. Looking good. This one's got like, yeah, a couple different geisha kind of showcased there, which is awesome. We've got the coffee shop. These actually, I think the only one that didn't turn out from the pile that I decided to do was the cats and sweaters. And that's because I figured out that it needed a different, needs a drawstring, which I don't have right now, so. You know, you know. But yeah, I think we move on to the minis after this. Sure. And then thinking that we should hopefully get to that today. Minis, totes, minis, totes, minis, totes. Totes need totes need bases sewed on. That's pretty much it. We'll do the, right. The deck cut. And we'll do like the top 12 of each again or something like that. And then, yeah, and then disappear on Dallas for the last week before Dawson. We have a plan there. He's like, because of course the truck is still packed right now. And he's like, do you need it to leave it packed? I'm like, yes, because we've got a show in like a week. So there's 0 point in unpacking the truck right now. Although I did say that we're going to put the topper on it. We have like a canvas topper, but it does involve taking the current like box cover off. And so, I was like, yeah. He's like, we need to wash the truck if we get a chance. I'm like, yeah. So we'll have, because it's a 20-foot booth and we have to like add stuff into the box, we'll have to unpack it anyway. So we'll unpack it, wash it, basically just bung everything into the garage and leave it there. Oh, that turned out so good. Look at that. Look at that fish almost right in the middle. And then those two right there too. Yeah, basically just throw everything into the garage and then go get it, like wash it with the cover off as well, so the box gets a wash, and then come back and put the topper on, and then we'll load everything back in for a 20-footer, because that involves like extra grid wall and extra tables and everything like that. So yeah, oh, that looks so good. I know it's not completely turned out, but look at that one. This is one of my, I think that's one of my all-time favorite fabrics. I've had it in a couple different colorways, and it's just like every time, it's so good. Okay, that's a light one. We're going to turn all the ones that will need black top stitching first, and then we'll turn all the ones that need white top stitching second, so that we just white top stitch. Yeah, it is very tempting to go in and just like sew all of these. Tigers, which I knew would look spectacular. This This fabric just looks spectacular in basically any bag we make out of it. Okay, dark stitching, white stitching, white, dark, white. That's banana cats. Dahlia's like on the back of the chair, just like leaning into me. Oh God. My snack chopsticks. Yeah, you're black as well. You're going to be white. That's the melting cats. Black. White. I think it was white for, yeah, white for the wave cats. And I think the little black cat was also white. Alrighty, there we go. Apparently I should have gone to the washroom when I was upstairs. Damn it, I was too excited about axolotls. So I'm like, oh my God, I need to show you. So this is why I leave the wedge open instead of like, so the pattern actually calls for you to leave a portion of the base open, but I find that I tear the fabric and the stitching less if I do the wedge as well, which is a good part of it. Oh, these owls. So good. So good. Look at that. Yeah. And then like a nice navy pull tab. The brown was a really good choice there for this one. Just kind of like offsets the dark academia vibe, I guess. And then, oh shoot, I forgot to close the basement door. Just for like an extra buffer. Okay, they're all upstairs mostly, but there's the piece of leather that was on the inside of this bag. Just fell it onto my foot. Let's turn these dogs. Okay, so dogs and cats both have paw print fabrics on the interior. Just because that's easy. There we go. Dogs. Black leather handle. It'll get black leather for the drawstring as well. Yeah, mini traveler slings next, and some tote bags. So let's do like the top, I don't know, 12 tote bags? 12 tote bags? 12 tote bags. That sounds like a good number. In the top, like 12 more minis. And then if I end up with miraculously more time this week, I'll do more. I doubt it, but you never know. And then yeah, we'll focus in on some small box bags before Dawson as well. Not as desperate as everything else though, so. And the tote bags need to freshen up for like from the, I've mentioned this a couple times on the stream, but it's like I basically ended up with all, and I don't know why I didn't include it into this when I was actually sewing them. I think it was mostly because I was like, yeah, I want to do the whole zipper tape hack of just like sewing across all of them at once, and which really worked. But when you're only doing 11, it means that you've got this big block of 11 navy tote bags, which is fine, but they don't like contrast well, which means that they don't sell very well all the time either, because your eye doesn't have anywhere to like catch. They all look the same, even if they are very different prints. I love this one with this like, so the florals are like this muted kind of neons because it's on a cotton linen blend, and the like cats really pop because they're all black outlined, so it's good. Dahlia is, by the way, quality control inspecting right here. You can kind of see her. She was, I had these up on the couch because I was going to try and work on them before breakfast this morning. Didn't happen. Well, okay. I got one turned. And I was like, oh, I need shears. And I went down and got the shears, and then breakfast was ready. So it didn't really happen. But, yeah, I came home, and they're still upstairs. And suddenly the pile meowed. And I was like, oh, I thought you were, And I legitimately, I thought she was a canvas because, of course, all the black canvas bottoms would be a black hole in the middle of the pile. But no, it was the cat. Mewling at me. There we go. Super fun. I love this background color. I think I decided yesterday it's cerulean, which I think is a good description for it. Oh no, that one needs a salvage save. Because you definitely can see it with the navy. Okay, let's turn this one and then we'll do the salvage save. And then we'll go in and turn the white top stitching ones. Come on back. Come on back. You can do it. Oh yeah, I was debating the black or brown with this, but the brown is like, because it's a very nice warm mustard color, it's a really nice offset to that too. Okay, so it is this side. Is there any popping on this side? This is usually something that I check when we are like, oh, and the bottom needs to be, okay, well, just turn the whole damn thing back out because the bottom needs an extra stitch. Side needs to have its selvage caught properly all the way down. Okay, at least it's easy to see which side. It's not the same side that needs the base extra stitched, I don't think. Because of course it wouldn't be. Oh no, it is. Okay. Interesting. It doesn't look like it needs it. Oh, there, I see where it is. Okay. So let's do that first. And Dahlia's like, oh god, you moved too fast. Oh god. I was not anticipating movement. Poor cat. Okay. What? Oh, is it? Oh no, it is this other side. Okay, I'm like, that side is totally caught. What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's just like a little itty bitty amount. Okay. Not even like an 1/8 of an inch, really. Maybe a 1/16 of an inch. Okay, so what I'm basically doing here is I'm just going in and I'm blending my seam in and out with the previous seam that was there. So it doesn't like impact that. I'm just gonna double check to make sure that I caught all of it that we needed to catch. I.e. because I wasn't able to get all the way up to the top because they're stitched together now. Looks good. We'll double check it once we actually turn the whole thing out, because white selvage on a navy background is definitely something that has to be taken care of. There's a little bit of basting stitch there that could get taken out too. Most of it's gotten caught, so it's all like, oh yeah, we're in it. But there we go. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, so no open wedge, no selvage, no selvage visible, and closed wedge there too. Success. All right, now all the white stitched ones. then I'm gonna go upstairs and go pee. Honestly, I probably should now, but I'll try and get as many of these done as I can first. Actually, no, never mind. I'm too distracted. I'll be back. I will mute the mic too. All right, I have returned. So we are working on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. 10 more bags that we need to turn, and they're all the ones that need like the white top stitching, so they will get white top stitched after this. It's only 2:30. And then, yeah, well, I'll meander back and forth on whether we're going to do tote bags or if we should be doing mini traveler slings. I haven't decided yet. I think we should do a combo of both. Actually, yeah, I want to get the chocolate tote bags done. Because someone was like, I want that chocolate fabric. And I'm like, yep, it's coming. Okay, so there is the little cats with the Taimari, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's got black tabs and gold D-rings as well. Penguins with polka dots. This one is from Kyoto. I remember that because I actually had to ask for it there because I had seen it on. It's from Nomura Taylor. Slow down, Katie. Hold your horses, ma'am. But anyway, I had seen it on their Instagram before I went to Japan on the first return trip post pandemic or post them opening up, and it was hanging right in the middle of all of the fabric, and I'm like, because I was like, do you have this one? And she's like, yes, it's right here. And I'm like, aha, I want all of it, or I want all the colorways at least. So that was fun. Oh, that was such a day. It was ridiculous. All right. Oh, spectacular. So good. This one is also a Dobby fabric, so it's got a little bit of well, not a little bit. It does have texture in it. Oh, someone's asking if I've got a print. We'll find out. And then it's got a pink D-ring or a pink D-ring tab and an iridescent D-ring itself. Someone's just asking if I had more fabric left, and it's like, no, I don't have that one. There's the more cats fabric. All right. Oh, this wave cat fabric is fucking fantastic. Look at that. So good. Black handle. Navy D-ring tabs and black D-rings themselves. One good thing is I don't think we need to prep anymore. Well, we don't need any more webbing straps. Over the summer I should make some more leather straps just cause. But yeah, I don't need more Polypro ones right now, which is nice. Oh, holy fuck, that looks so fucking good. Oh, look at them. Look at them. Adore them. Nice warm brown handle. Teal D-ring tabs and gold D-rings. Hi, Dahlia. Hey, coming back up. Come here. She's like, this is not what I intended. Flynn's disappeared somewhere. I don't know where. Actually, he was probably up on the cutting table, basking in the somewhere. Who knows? Post letter animals, I guess. Purple D-ring tabs, iridescent D-rings themselves. Black leather handle. This will get black leather drawstring. Banana cats. Bananas. It's not banana, it is banana cats. But they have strawberry hats too. And then the strawberry hat guys are like, I want to be a banana. Okay. Come on back. Please turn. Thank you. Oh, God. There we go. I promise it was the same size wedge, but sometimes some of them are just crankier about getting put in. Hi, baby girl. How are you? We did actually, so it's kind of miserable now, but we did get out with the kids earlier this morning for some biking. Then we went into the city and picked up our race packages and went for lunch and got our fancy donuts because that's what I've been promising them all week. I'm like, I don't care. We just need. My plan was fancy donuts today. That was all I planned. Super cute. It's got that like espresso leather, black canvas base because they all have black. Well, pretty much all of them have that yellow D-ring. And then I found one last set of these bronze D-rings. So that's what we did. I have 3 more to turn. Dahlia's like, are these for me? Would you fit in one? I don't know. Let's find out here in a second. I think you would fit in one. You're pretty itty bitty. This is cat and coffee cups. Yellow coffee cups. It's got kind of silver gray D-ring tabs, gunmetal gray or gunmetal D-rings, black leather handle. Let's see if the cat will fit. She's like, oh God, what are you doing to me? She would if she's not fighting. Here. There you go. Go in. Will hold a small 9-pound cat. She's like, oh God, what are we doing? Come here. Yeah, I know. Thank you for your patience. And then the interiors on all the cats and the dog fabrics are these aqua paw prints right now. At least for now. We've still got some of the like ivory with darker blue, like imperial blue prints, but that didn't get made yet. So all right, googly-eyed sheeps. Googly-eyed sheep has black leather handle. I do remember that. And then it's got pink D-ring tab webbing and the iridescent D-rings, because why not? May as well have fun with it. Super cute fabric. This one is from Tokyo, from what I remember. It's an older fabric, but yeah, I think it was Tokyo. And then that like blue marble interior. Super cute. Last one. Where are we at? Just under an hour. Sweet. More penguins. Penguin success. We're gonna top stitch everything. There, wedge everything. Wedge, top stitch. We could do the finishing seams. And then we could do the top stitching. I'm just debating because we're gonna have to change the thread color like at some point. So if we wedged everything and then top stitched all the white stuff, that would probably be more efficient. Because realistically, if we sewed the black tote bag bottoms to the bags with black thread, that works too. So decisions. Let's do the wedging because that's like the next chain piece, I think. Yeah, No, it doesn't. It doesn't really matter. We gotta do everything, Katie. Everything has to be done. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my lights though, because it is a little bit dark under this neck today. Yeah, let's get all the wedging done. Wedging, top stitching, then we're done. Oh, I guess not. Drawstrings and labels, but like done with the sewing. Drawstrings I can take upstairs to do tonight. Then yeah, tote bags, minis, totes, minis. Both, I know, but what do I want to work on today? Totes, right, because I already discussed that. I want to get those chocolate bar tote bags rolling. Hi. What are you screaming about? Came and screamed at us and then is gone. I do not know where. At least it feels like my upper respiratory is finally recovering, if not recovered. Thank God. Actually, I just realized I better double check because the treadmill guy is supposed to come fix the treadmill on Thursday. Okay, good. We don't have anything scheduled, so I'll just stick around home that day, which is exactly what we were going to do anyway, but reinforces that. So I know I said that I was on doing... We swapped down to the half marathon, for Calgary Marathon, and that was a very good decision. And I kind of, was yeah, I'm just gonna drop Osaka as well. But now I'm that doesn't feel like as good of a decision. The argument for not doing it is a very good decision, but I'm I feel worse about that one than dropping Calgary. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see what happens in Calgary. And play it by ear from there. Well, not play it by ear. I'm gonna decide after Calgary and the half marathon in Calgary. So jinxed myself. I was like, I'm good, and now my throat is like let's overproduce the mucus. Yay. Anyway, the kids did really good on their bikes today. Last time we did it, they hadn't quite clicked the mechanics of what they needed to do. But I think we're almost there now. There's still training wheels and everything like that, but they are pedal bikes. So that was the mechanic they needed to get, was how to pedal, how to propel yourself forward. What I would love to see is by the end of the year, them being able to come out on their bikes with me on my flatter portions for my runs. And being able to go and stop and not run into people. Those are the skills. Not expecting them to climb 50 meters of hill or anything like that. Just be able to come and chill with me and run while I'm running. Alright, so that's the first 10 done. Actually, yeah, we'll pick out the ones, the like totes we're gonna sew. We'll like now we'll sew the bases onto them, and then when I have the black thread in to top stitch these guys that need the dark stitching, we'll also dark top stitch them, because there is no point, like, you may as well keep that little bit of efficiency rather than having to swap the threads back and forth constantly. I'll have to do that a little bit with the minis, but that's fine. Minis are a completely different beast, so whatever. I want the chocolate bars. I want some of the stuff that's gonna have like the brown or off-white zippers. Yeah, the chocolate bars will be a good one for the brown zippers, and then they'll take up the brown webbing. Stuff like that. Actually, I want the cappuccinos because those are bright and cheery for Hanami at least. That's part of it, is like I need some, these are all pretty, they're cute, but they're all pretty, like, there isn't a lot of color pop here actually when I'm looking at it either. They're ones that will sell probably, but they're all a very similar color palette, I guess. So that's something that I need to consider in the next Kato cut that I, like the next cut of the Kato pile, is make sure I get a lot more of the brighter, cheerier ones maybe done. Because, yeah, there's actually a lot of Navy here. Damn it. Katie. It's all about the Navy right now, apparently. Oh, boy. Sweet, 3 more or 4 more seems to do. Now, honestly, I want to do those tote bag bases now before I even top stitch the white ones, and then we can go in and we can just top stitch everything. So what, like, yeah, let's do 12 more tote bags. 12 more? 12 more. I think that's a good number. I see that, like, purple check with the butterflies here. That'll be a good bright one. I've also got to avoid like anything that will need absolutely need a black zipper. Which is good because we're trying to go with some brighter colors. These, actually, this is good because this, as much as the jewel tones and stuff like that, is going to help quite a bit actually. And actually wedging these before I top stitch them is a good idea because it helps like finish up these corners so that the lining actually sits into the bag better. No, I want to do Osaka. I'm gonna go back and forth about this probably for the next couple months, but no, I think Osaka. I'm thinking about it because I'm like, I did the 17 miles and like I was also sick, and like I still, it's everything else. So I think if the training is in a different time period of the year. I think I'll be way better off just from that alone. Cat! Jesus! Ah! That was Flynn stepping on the foot pedal. Get out of here, dude. Good thing I wasn't sewing. Actually, probably wouldn't have stepped on it if my foot was on there. But fuck. Scared me. Alright. Trim up the... Ooh, Enchanter is out now. For some reason, I didn't click in. I thought that it was like the 18th. I didn't clue into the fact that it was the 8th. And the one woman that read Phantasmo the same month as me was saying that she really enjoyed it. So I'm happy for that. Yes. I don't know why I don't just have this here. Since we're throwing threads into it. La 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 la. Oh, come on. I might need to actually pull the machine out from the window just a tick more. Because it does seem to kind of get the bag stuck once in a while. That's fine, but I think if I shimmied it forward just a tick, we would be even better off. Trim down the threads, gotta trim down the threads, trim down the threads, trim down the threads, trim down the threads. Okay, just about there. Hi, Cat. What mischief are you up to now? He's like, mischief? Me? Never. Ever. Hi, you. What? That's insane. What kind of accusation is that? Do I need to, like, put your heating pad on the chair beside me or something? Oh, really, hey? Oh, really? You need some head scritches? Oh, you're such a fluffy boy. You're such a good fluffy boy. Oh, that chin scritch hit just right. Yes, it did. I see that. You are right on the pile that I need to work from, obviously. So, of course. Okay. All right, my darling boy, you gotta move. Okay, so those are all ones that are definitely gonna need to... Actually, I think those are all Kato. Yeah, those are all Kato because they've already got the tote bag or the canvas like attached. Like not attached, but they're in the pile with the canvas. I think this looks like it's probably the start of the tote bag pile. Okay. So we're not really sewing the tote bags per se, but we are going to go in and select a bunch where we're going to put the bottom on them. Oh, good Lord. Okay. The massive pile here. Okay, so I know that I said that we're going to avoid navy, but like this would be a good contender, even though it's going to have a navy thing. This would be 2. We're not going to do a bunch of the blue toned ones. That one would be okay too, because well, no, let's avoid that one too. Oh my goodness, moving that pile alone really cleared out that spot. Flynn, if you see the laptop or the webcam Jocelyn, it's this fluffin'. The fluffin'. All right, move. You're in the way, man. Okay. Strawberries apparently are really popular right now. And we could do a charcoal zipper with them. Lynn. I'm pretty sure I've got a lot of hot pink, so we'll do hot pink for both of these guys. This needs a dark zipper. Those were super bright, and that actually is something that, right, we're supposed to be aiming for, is like super bright zippers. Okay, I'm gonna actually turn the pile over because then we keep it in kind of the same thing. I think I planned a black zipper, but a white zipper would work for polar bears. That's kind of pastel, black, 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 black. We can go bright with this one for a zipper. And Sushi Neko can get a red zipper. That's definitely going to be black. Could go white for pandas as well. White for sheep. It's going to be black here, so no. Then we could go gray here. This was going to be black. This could go white because, of course, it's a white background, but I think we should go black for a contrast. Maybe red? No, red's going to be too garish against that. Black, black, black. This must be in the black. Oh, this was black webbing, but we could pick up on this bright blue in here. Too bad I didn't have like bubblegum pink ones anymore. We'll see if we can find a purple one for that one, actually. That one's definitely black. Black. Could do white for the fans. I really want that one, so we'll do that. I used to have a brown that went with this, but I don't think I do anymore, so that's just going to be black, white, black, 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 black. Let's do white for that, so because that's a nice bright one. That's going to be black. That's going to be black. Black, black, black. If we have one of those dusty rose zippers, that will go in here. Off-white for the parasols. It might have been set for black, but whatever. Definitely black. Definitely black. Off-white, or white even. I love this one, but it never sells. So we're not going to focus on it right now. I don't even know how many are over there. We're just going to, we're going to separate the piles, and then we'll decide from there, I think. Off-white. We definitely want this green one if we get it. Strawberries. Here we are. We're getting into the nice bright spring ones. We definitely want the Sakura if I can get it done. That actually, yeah, that'll get a nice dark brown zipper. Okay, for sure ones, I'm going to pop over there because, like I said, I want the chocolate bars as well. And then we definitely want the bunnies, and we want these strawberries. And then this cat one is always super popular. This one's okay. This one I definitely want. I want the hydrangea. I want that one. Okay. Those are all okay. Yes, because Sakura. This one for sure. It's nice and bright and cheery. Yes to Sweets Party because that just suits spring. No, it's too dusty. Don't know about that one. Definitely Sand Cat because it's popular. No, no, yes. Yes, yes, actually. Yes, sheep because sheep are always popular. Nice bright rice bowls, nice bright strawberries. Zebra, let's do it. These are both pastel, but very springy. No, because this one's going to need a black zipper. This one, because yes, it's a navy zipper and everything like that, but it'll change up. Capybara, obviously, and no to the fans, because I don't know if we've actually sold the other one at Caroline's yet. Okay, we have way too many. Oh, right, because these have teal handles. That's why they're there. Okay. So, Sakura, yes. Strawberries, yes. These bunny one, yes. So there's 3, 4, 5 with just the chocolate. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, Okay, no to the rice right now. 19. We're going to do 20 with the strawberries. Katie overcommitting 100%. Yes, we will do that. That's 24. 25. Okay. No, no. Yes. No. Yes. Maybe if we've got the right zipper color for it. That otherwise is black. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. We're going to do the sheep. As many sheep as we can. It will look best with a black zipper. So we're just going to nope it. Red zipper for Sushi Neko. And Sushi Neko is usually pretty popular. Black zipper is going to look best. Black zipper is going to look best. Black zipper is going to look best. No, a hot pink would look good in that. Hot pink will look good in this one. No, it's too dull. No. Yes. It's probably like 30, but I think we can get it done. It's mostly because we just have to add the bases to a lot of them that it's going to take some extra time, but I think we can do it. Okay, there we go. Tote bags. And then, yeah, and then there's like some matchies, but there's a lot of new fabrics in here. Like, well, there's not a lot of new fabrics, but there's some new fabrics. I saw a bin with some extra zippers over here, so let me go grab it. Can't remember if it was short or long zippers. I thought I had all the long zippers where I'm sitting, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised. I've done weirder things, that's for damn sure. Okay, no, these look like they're long. Oh no, they're short. Okay, so I think these are all the left short zippers that are left, maybe, because like there's a bunch of lime green in here, and we haven't had lime green short zippers for a while. But like this is what I'm talking about with the hot pink will look really good with that one, and with the Matryoshka Daruma cats. But these do look like they're all short. Yeah, that one looks long, but it's actually a short. Like it's too short for this. Okay. And since we're in a decision mode, let's also decide what we're doing for minis. I think the strawberries and the wisteria should go. This one, because it's a neutral, and I am finding that the neutrals are selling really well. Makes sense for a sling bag. It's either it's got to be cute and outlandish, or it's got to be neutral. Which, fair enough. I'm not gonna judge. Like the bunnies and the cats and sassy cat there. Okay, so what do we have? We got macaron critters. We got sushi Nick. I think I got. Oh shit! I cut Sushi Neko upside down for the green one. Oh no. Wah, wah. Okay, I'll have to decide what I'm doing with that. That one would be good. Dogs. Cats. These are tops. I'm not 100% sure why they're here. You. It's just like, let's just sew it all. Okay, we still have the Shiba Inu ones, so we're not going to worry about them right now. These are very wintry, so I'm not going to worry about finishing them now. I think we should get corgi butts because corgi butts. Macaron critters are fucking adorable, so let's do the macaron critters. And then yeah, so let's do both macaron critters and the crepe cats. No. Yes. No. No, it's snowing outside. Of course it's snowing outside. I'm pretty sure we still have this one available at Caroline's, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so how many did I just commit to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131 23. Okay. Actually, I think that's doable. 23? Yeah, we can do 23. And we've got 1, 2. Why I'm actually, right, that's what I was pausing here for, is because we've got all the canvas and everything cut, but I actually need to double check to make sure that we have all of the freaking, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, okay, and then there's another one here that just needs a strap that apparently I haven't made yet. Okay. What color does it need to be? Oh, it's a geisha one too, so yeah, 100%. Black with gold. Okay, cool. Anyway, what I needed to do was see what we have available for, like, what are we doing for zippers? And stuff like that, because then there's 0 point in sewing the bottom onto the tote bag if I can't actually sew a zipper into the tote bag. So here we are. Let's get this rolled up. Hello, whips. Oh, there's a bunch of Kato whips like right here that could be finished if I really wanted them to be. We're not going to worry about it. There's a bunch of cat head pouches too. Well, the cat head pouches have been lackluster, so I don't know. Don't know about that one. All right, get out of here. I know there's works in progress here, but get out of here. We have other things to worry about right now. Okay. Like this lovely bin of things. Oh, good. Okay, so I do see some of the zippers we're going to use. So, like, this guy, I think, is long enough for these ones still. Yes. Okay, so we do still have some closed-end navy zippers. So, closed-end navy zipper for this guy. A hot pink zipper from Daruma Cats. And then a hot pink zipper for this charcoal cat. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to be finishing up Kato, but like I said, if I do this, then we can just go in and do all the top stitching at once. I know I want 2 of the dark brown zippers for the chocolate, and then the dark brown zipper as well for the that gold Sakura print. Now, the question was, do I have another mauve? Okay, and then there's like all of these. There's a bunch of knot bags in here that we should finish. Anyway, do I have a dusty pink zipper for the hedgies, or do they need to wait for the black zipper pulls? I think I am out of the dusty pink. Okay, so that's the case in point. We are not sewing that then. Okay. We do have red, but it needs to be a zipper pull, which is fine. We can just do one red. Let's pop it in there. I was thinking with this one, we could have gone black, but actually we could go with white, and then we'll get it done. And that's super cute. Okay, this blue, I think actually this blue, nope, it's not that blue. Is it this blue? It's kind of teal color. No. Or did we do purple last time because then it pulled the purple out of the, nope. White. White it is. And then I think white for these sheepies as well. Yep. Off-white for the parasols. Good. Hot pink for the Matsuri festival print, or that golden that I saw when I pulled this bin out. This gold is for that lime green bag like this. Because of there's like a golden puff. Hot pink also works there, but yeah. Actually, what would a purple look like with this? No, it's too small. Okay. I think, oh yeah, here's the other golden one. Ooh, the yellow in there pops really nice. It actually pops better than the pink. And again, we don't always want to pop the pink or pop a certain color, but or the yellow, whatever, doesn't matter. Shut up, Katie. Teal, because the capybara's glasses and bikes are teal, and that'll match the handles more or less. This is a navy bag. It just looks really classy with the chrysanthemums, and then it's got, I'm pretty sure I cut teal handles for it. Maybe, or do we go with teal with it because of the background color? No, it's too bright. It needs to be a little bit more demure. Navy? Navy. Cool. For this guy, either the... No, that's too baby blue. So I think that one is actually best with either a silver gray or the charcoal. In this case, I'm going to do the silver gray. And we're going to do the same for Sentaku Cats. Yeah. Both the strawberry prints are going to get this light blue color. Yeah, because that looks good on screen. It looks good in person. I think I need to invest in a roll of like bubblegum pink. We need like hot pink and we need bubblegum pink. We won't go through it fast necessarily, but it's like in cases like this where it's like when you need it, you need it. And we don't have any right now because that's not a color I've focused on recently. But like this could use a bubblegum pink. The strawberries down here. Okay, yeah, so strawberries, Scotties, and strawberries. These all need the red. So actually we're gonna pull Sushi Neko because, oh, I lied. There's one last Dusty Rose zipper. So hedgies are saved from kind of timeout. Anyway, let's pull all the ones that need red zippers because then what we can do is we can just do that whole zipper tape expedition. Okay. Oh yeah, as soon as I move this zipper bin, it's like way better over here. Okay. I think this needs to have this nice bright zipper. Or do we do the blue? Because the blue is also one of the background colors. So hot pink. Which looks fucking amazing. Actually, this yellow would also probably look really good. So hot pink, yellow. Ooh, that's a tough one. I think it's gonna have pink handles. Blue blends in too much. It needs a pop. I think we should do the yellow, especially with the light pink handles. Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, no, for sure. That sand cat is going to have a sand zipper. No, it's going to have a red zipper this time around, I think. The red is a little bit dark compared to the red pops of color on here. What the fuck ever. Off-white. This is like butter color. I want the like vanilla color. Yeah, again, like a princess bubblegum pink would look good there too, but that's okay. It will survive. Okay, so that, and then actually I wonder if a sand would be better on here. No, it's not the right. It's a cool sand, not a warm sand, and the background color is a little bit warm. Which is what this vanilla color is as well. Hot pink, obviously, for this one. Ooh, or the teal. Ooh, hot pink. Or teal. Oh, that's not the right teal. Damn it. It's more of an aqua. Actually, it's closer to this one, but that's too blue, and this is too green, so pink it is. Right, these bunnies are hard to match. I think a white zipper is probably best because the bunnies are actually white. This hydrangea might actually look really good with that. There we go. I think the background color of this one is one of the only ones where this color actually works. Dark brown for the cats. Oh, wait. Oh, I have one black zipper in here. We're not going to worry about it. I'm already overcommitted. We're good. Okay, and then I've got the 3 for these guys, and then we're going to put, 1, 2, 3. Actually, we needed 4 then because of the sakura as well, and then strawberries get red. Okay. Now, we are going to totally discombobulate all of those ones that we just selected to put the bottoms on, but now we know that we've got zippers for all of them. And this box can get... Oh, the fuck out of my way. Get out of here. There, done. And that actually frees up a significant portion of floor space right beside me. even though I just moved a bag into that space. All good. We're fine. Everything's fine. I promise. Ah. Okay. Come on. Come on, all my scrappies. Get out of here. Okay. I think that's Japanese scraps, not North American scraps. Anyway, this bin needs to be here anyway, because then we can sew the bases onto all these tote bags that I just overcommitted to. Again, though, when have I ever not overcommitted? Okay. There's a whole stack. I don't know if that's enough. Whatever. We'll figure it out. It doesn't matter. God, why does it have to snow today? Like, seriously. It's like, it's been absolutely spectacular all week, and then it decides to snow today. Like, seriously? Why you do this to me? I don't get it. I'm just wondering where's a good place to like pop all of the zippers while we work on getting the totes, like the first portion done. Oh, clip bin. It's not like we're using clips for this. Some of these need to be trimmed still. It's fine. Can't believe that we found one last Dusty Rose zipper. That's insane, actually. It's awesome. Okay, and I'm not expecting to get all of these zippers installed and everything like that. But like I said, now it's like we're one step closer. And yeah, still haven't touched the small box bags. That, I think, is going to be a task for in between Hanami and Peace. Like I said, the small box bags aren't desperate yet. They will probably be by the time we get out of Hanami, though. So that, I think, is a good trajectory. We'll get these tote bags done. We'll get the majority of the minis done. And then we'll work on the small box bags between Hanami and Dawson Creek. We are not going to probably get 100 done like we did for Knit City. And that is fine. I don't think that was... Well, it was definitely an impressive achievement, but I don't know if I want to repeat it. I say. Probably famous last words. I'll probably repeat it for like Knit City again or something. I should repeat it for Dawson. Wonder if I could sew all 150 in 1 week. That would be ridiculous, but... Alright, so how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm actually surprised there's not more that need black zippers. I'll take it. It's good. But my goodness. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I think we can do that. I think we've got that. We might not get the mini traveler slings done, but we can definitely get 35 tote bags done in the next week. Alright. And the only way to do it is to start. So let's start. So, okay, we're on a good stitch length for construction. Oh, this cat fucked it all up. He's like behind the laptop right now, like all. But I didn't do it. You totally did, cat. Things snarled up right there. Okay. And of course the bobbins smell snarled. Yep. It's just like a piece of thread stuck here. Because why not? Oh good lord, it's like really in the bobbin case. Okay. Not even in the bobbin case, in the like bobbin, whatever the hell you would call it on the interior that holds the bobbin case. Okay. La 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 la. If that'll help. Nope. Didn't make it worse, but it also didn't help. Oh no, we're just completely stuck in there. Oh, that's why. Okay, I see. Okay, so there's my thread. This thread. There we go. At least that's released. And then, how do I get this out without having to take it apart? There we go. Just have to like pull a bit harder. Okay, I think we're settled. Think we're good. Think we're good. Think we're good. Boom, 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 ba-dum. Here's a really long bobbin tail, so let's get the bobbin tail out. Bobbin tail. I don't want that long of threads later. That was really long. That was really long. That was really, really, really long. Alright, off we go. Next. Bunnies, 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 bunny, bunny, buns, buns, buns. Bunnies, 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 buns, buns, buns. Like a weird like rocking sound over there, and I don't know what is causing it. The bobbin's wound and everything like that, so there shouldn't be anything making noise, but apparently it is. How many did I say that there was? 35? Definitely overambitious this time, Katie. Oh. They don't get done, they don't sell. They don't get done, they don't sell. More concentration than I anticipated. This is such a good fabric though. I'm excited for this one. So this is like the 2 chocolate bar fabrics. So that'll be a good one to finish. And no, I'm not completely finished the Kato bags, but what the thought process behind this is now we'll just set up to do top stitching with the darks. Like, just all the top stitching will happen at once instead of having to do 2 separate top stitching events, as it were. Great, this is the case where the exterior fabrics are actually wider than the canvas. Or wider than the cup it's supposed to be, so yay! Tote bags, tote bags, tote bags. We're gonna have lots of tote bags, lots and lots of tote bags. try and focus in on having like 30 new small box bags for Dawson. So that's what we'll do. And that will be achievable between these two shows for sure. Along with the cleanup of whatever kind of doesn't make the cut for the next week. I do actually want to sit down and sew some of those OB passport folders as well. You know what, honestly, maybe we'll do this. And that's what I'll focus in on for the rest of the day, and we'll do top stitching like tomorrow or something. Oh, but if I top stitch tonight, I can do the drawstrings after dinner. Whatever. Keep talking myself in circles. Maybe we should, yeah. You know what? Passport folders. Do they need to be done before Hanami? Yes and no. Distracted. I really want new tote bags, but I am tired of sewing the same things right now. I know we just finished a bunch of Kato, but that's not the same as new products. I don't even know, the thing about it is I don't even know if new passport folder would sell or not, so. That's my hesitation. Whereas I know the rest of this will sell. I think they will. Shindig is directional. Shindig is directional. Sushi maker is directional. Sushi maker is directional. Actually, I think the next step on the passport folders was that we needed to top stitch all those black flaps. I am putting, sorry, I just realized I do want this to have a black zipper versus the red zipper. So let's put that back on the sew it later pile. Okay, so it's like 2.5 hours left till dinner time. So yeah, we'll get the top stitching done. We'll get all the pieces installed and all the top stitching done, and then it'll be time to go out for dinner, I'm pretty sure. And then maybe we'll swap in some passport folders versus mini traveler slings and see where we go from there. We're out of bobbin thread. We're out of bobbin thread. Also just like super hungry right now. It's like, it's been like that the past couple days. It's just like snacky, 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 snack. Maybe I should go get a cucumber with some like Caesar dressing. That's what I've been doing the last couple days when it's like I'm hungry, but I don't want to like add carbs in or anything like that. Could also go get a protein drink. Cucumbers with Caesar dressing. Okay, do this one, and then I'll go get a snack, and then we'll continue on. I don't know how many we're in, how many we have left. I definitely don't have a large enough pile of canvas, so I'll grab another handful from the tote, from the bin. And then, yeah. Actually, that'll end up probably being the big focus over the summer, is a lot of the fabrics that needed the black zipper that we didn't get to do. Oh no. Oh no, we didn't catch the bobbin thread somehow. What? Okay, did the other piece finish at least then? What's going on? What's going on? You didn't finish sewing either. Alrighty, let's see here. What the hell? I should have picked up the bobbin thread. Alright. Oh god. I dropped it into the abyss of under the machine in the fluff pile. Ugh. Thankfully, we actually just cleared that out yesterday. Holy crap, that would have been terrible otherwise. Okay, let's try this again. Woo. And in, through and around and in, clip, and down and down and down and up, and then pull through. Okay. Bobbin thread is through. It should do. Almost yanked out the needle. Bobbin thread is through. We should have no issue now. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, I will finish this and then I'll go with my snack. Jesus. Whee! Off we go! Alright. There we go. I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes with... I will consume my snack upstairs though, so... BRB. Okay. Can definitely tell I'm bored with what I'm working with. So what we're going to do is we are going to finish off the bases. But I went into the whip bin and actually pulled the passport folders. There's a couple more Kato that need to be finished that are actually special order that have been around for a bit. There's some of the reversible drawstring bags to finish, and then there's all those passport folders to finish. So let's just kind of transition to a few different things for the next little bit. These actually look like they need to all be... No, so like that's going to be light, 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 light. Okay, so these are all going to be white top stitch. That one's not. This one, this one, this one, this one. This one's good. That one would be dark top stitched. So, and then there is that whole pile of the tabs for the passport folders to black top stitch as well. So that's what I think we'll work towards. Should also do some like notions pouches and stuff like that. So I think and I did pull some more tote bags that are like nearly, like literally they just need their side seams essentially. So it's like, okay, well, no, they need their, sorry, zippers and side seams. So that adds some pretty instant stock as well. I thought I had decided, but apparently I haven't completely. It's like, do I cut off here for my bags, or do like I do finish a few more? There's like some bright ones down here that would be good to have. And the sheep would be really good to have too. Or should I just... Yes, I will finish them, but let's not work on them right now. That's where I'm at. Let's finish this one because it's got a zipper to go into it. We will... I don't know. I just need something different right now. La 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 la. Usually I don't do that, but it's like I'm just, yeah, I hit the wall. And I've got so many other things that I can work on. Why not? Why not? Really? Like, rather than struggling with trying to keep myself motivated on those ones. So that's where I'm at. So let's get the zipper into this guy. Then it's like I said, it's practically done. So why not take advantage of that? Really. I don't know why the zipper is clipped, but all right. Okay, now one of the tricks that I have learned is that with these guys, actually we'll sew the rest of the ones that are like nearly done here as well, and then there. Okay. I don't know if this is actually better. It's not worse. Okay, so that one is at this stage, because what we do now is we open it up. Don't know what that was all about, but okay. Oh, apparently it needs to, what is going on? What is going on? All right. Apparently this side needs to be restitched as well, but okay, sure. Whatever, we can do that. Oh, I wonder if the handle got twisted. I think that's what happened with this, and that's why it got put onto the back burner, as it needed the handle restitched or something stupid. Because it would have been, maybe it got twisted or something in installation. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so this is in the same stage as the other one. Open up the zipper. So what I'll do is I'll prep a bunch of these guys that are like, whatever I can prep here for finishing. Is it efficient? No. But again, why am I trying to fight the boredom with what I'm working on right now? And actually we'll slam together those two custom orders as well, because then if they want to come pick them up at Hanami, they're more than welcome to, or we can ship them. Wait. Oh, it doesn't help that the lining got sewn over the zipper. Holy shit. Okay. This bag is an actual disaster. It got like caught in the top stitching it. Are we top stitched? No, we're not even top stitched yet, so it got caught in the zipper stitching. Jesus. Okay, come on. Let's fix it. Oh, and I've already had to pull it out once. That's why it had to be pulled, or had to be clipped. But this isn't any better this time. Fuck me. Okay, well, let's see which side. Okay, so it's this seam that I literally just sewed. Criminy. Okay. Well, let's try and seam rip it out then, and we'll try to get it fixed today. Can I go in between? Like here, maybe? Okay, how far back did it get caught? Well over where we ended up. Aha, there we go. Okay, I have opened it up enough that I should be able to get it this direction, hopefully. Come on. You know you wanna. Please. Please say that you wanna. No, I think this might be a lost cause, guys. The fabric is all like, no, I'm going to tear. Yeah, okay, nope. Never mind. See, I don't think I can salvage that. Let's see here. Let's do something easy, because I'm bored. Let's get some of these, like, mostly dones done. Some days, this is what makes you want to throw in the towel. La 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 la. La 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 la. Dun 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 dun. Ow! Oh, Jesus! Just caught myself. Okay. If this doesn't work, I'm going to step away from the seam ripper because it just stabbed me. Excellent. Always what you want to happen. No. That was just the fabric tearing. Fantastic. Okay, so that'll get set aside and we'll install a new lining in it later, I guess. Jesus. Just not my day right now. All right, and then these ones are actually black, so they need black zipper pulls. Yay. I didn't realize that before I pulled them out. Okay. This one is mostly done. I think this is actually done now. It's just that it needed this extra line of stitching at the top because it kept, everything was like discombobulated. But I think this OB Traveler sling has been correctly assembled now. So basically what happened is that the top wasn't actually like sewn together. It was in parts. So let's see here. So as long as it's sewn along the top here, we're good. Okay, don't bleed all over everything. All right. Yeah, there we go. It got caught this time, it looks like. I think because there's all this stuff right up here that was like not getting caught. We'll have to take a lint roller to it. But that looks way better than it was. Okay, probably should go grab myself a Band-Aid so we don't bleed on everything. Okay. Trying to just keep the thumb out of the way for a minute here so we can get the rest of this through. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, shit. Nope. It's right there. That's missing it. La 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 la. Finger. Okay, so, but everything else is caught, which is good. It's just that piece. Okay. I need to go in and just run a seam down that side. I'm gonna, do you know what? Since we're already here, we're gonna push everything out and make sure that we don't need to do any other TLC. It is looking good right now. Good, good, good. That's basting stitch that needs to actually be taken out, it looks like, just because it's showing. Okay, so just over the zipper here. And then I can finish the interior and we're good. And we have a mini traveler sling already. Or not a mini, it's a full traveler sling, which is even better. La 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 la. The Disneyland half marathon this year. So Disneyland is celebrating their 70th, which is insane. But also their half marathon theme this year for January is It's a Small World, which is like so good. Disneyland needs to like lean into their attractions. Well, they should both lean into their attractions more, but It's a Small World is such a good one to lean into. The 70th anniversary. Love it or hate it, it is iconic. So, okay, let's try to get this opened up a bit more. Holy crap. No wonder there we go. Okay. There's like that, the point in the turning, that is the turning point, and then everything just typically tends to follow through. I think we just hit that. There we go. Okay, I don't need like all of it revealed, but it was gapping. Where was it gapping? Right over the zipper, wasn't it? Okay, you know what? Just turn the whole thing up. Right side out again, or inside out again, Katie. La 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 la, and then we'll just run a stitch down this whole side and not worry about it. Okay. So now the question is, which side did we not catch? It was this side, wasn't it? Or was it the side over, was it here? Or was it here? It looked like they both got caught, but now I can't tell. Okay, well, we'll just run a seam down both sides, because whatever. Like, really? Who the fuck cares? Well, I care. I want it sealed up for you. But, realistically, again, an extra seam is an extra seam. And that's really, really, really good. Yeah, I can't figure out. Oh, it looks like it's this side, maybe. Yep. Okay. Which makes sense with how everything else has been manipulated. Okay, get as much of this pushed back this direction as we can, because it's just makes my sewing life easier. Oh, I see. It's because it's the strap. The strap is holding it down. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna have now that I talked about it, I'm gonna have It's a Small World stuck in my head all night probably. Oh, well, that's fine. There are worse things to have stuck in my head. Okay, I think we got it this time. I hope so. I'll have to return this again. So let's see. Can't stick my finger through there, so that's a good indication. Let's turn it back. Don't know why it's so much easier to turn it back, but all right, I'll take it. Please, 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 just be fixed. Please just let it be fixed. Please just let it be fixed. Please just let it be fixed. Fixity, fixed, fixed, fixed. It's like you are trying to push too much through, Katie. Yeah, I know. Shush. Okay, it was this side, right? Nope, that's the side that's got the stitching that needs to come, the basting that just needs to be trimmed out. It was this side. Oh, almost. It needs to be a little bit more TLC right over where the, okay, so which side is that? Fuck me. Oh, dear. Okay. No. All right. Let's get it. This side? No, it's the other side. This side of the zip. Okay. Of course, it has to be all the way back out. Goddamn. Okay, so not this side. This side. There we go. Yeah. Again. Yeah, I see. Okay. Let's get her. We can get her. There we go. Out again. The obi that's on the interior is starting to be like, stop. That was basting stitch that needs to come out. There we go. Yeah, we got it fixed. Awesome. We're all good. Okay, so now we gotta go in and press out that corner there. Pull out the base. There we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 and then this will be one of the first ones. Well, okay, the one with the embroidered floral was the first traveler obi, first traveler, yeah, obi traveler sling with the new logo. But this is a good second one because it'll look really good right there. Yep, looking good. Good. I'll do the like lint roll and finish up after. Those are both going to need black. Oh no, this one's already got its zipper kind of done. So is it sewn in already or is it just clipped? It's just clipped. So let's get this one zipper in completely on the one side, and then we'll go in and we'll do the other side. And then what I did last time is well, actually this is the old style, so I'll have to do it old style here as well. But what I did do last time is I basically just pinned them on top of the webbing that's currently in. Worked really well. There, and this one's nice and bright. Ready for anything we can throw at it. I think it should, even though it's a light fabric with the dark webbing, we will do we'll do dark top stitching at least. Oh, where does other webbing go? Yeah, whatever. I can always cut more webbing later for here. It's not like we're going through and using a bunch of the black webbing right now. Alright, so now the other thing is we'll be able to go in and just do this. Ow. Needles, 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 needles. Okay, I'm going to pull up a little bit because we do need some. Let's just grab clips. Go. Oh, I see. Most of the length is on this side. That's why it's freaking out a little bit. The lining is not even. There we go. And then, like that. Now, I can put this needle through or this pin through the two here. We're good. There. And then this piece can lay on top. Done, and then we'll go in and do all the other stuff. I can't believe that drinks one is so messed up. I thought that it was just needed to be sewn, not taken apart because the lining was crossing the zipper underneath. Because, you know. This is one situation where the pins do definitely work better. So I do typically try and do it how I did it on the second side of this webbing, but you know, that clip was sufficient. Terrifying for a moment, but sufficient. All right, pull out, and then. Yeah, what we'll do is this will get top stitched when we go in to do the dark top stitching. Whenever that ends up being now. Alright, this one definitely already has its one side done. So now let's go in and do its other side. And then it'll get white top stitch when we do the white top stitching here in a little bit. Not yet. I don't feel like top stitching yet. Oh. Like, how scattered can you be for a day? Extremely. That's fine sometimes. I feel like, Katie, where are you going? I should actually find their handles rather than just pilfering them from the current cuts. I guess I'll behave myself. Yeah. So we'll replace one of the pink ones if I can find it, and we'll replace the black one in there too. There's a black. Nope, there's a brown. Actually, I think that looked like it was a short one for Gyoza bag. Oh, excuse me, my nose is like, you're hanging on upside down. Have some sniffles. That's obviously what you want. Okay, so the dark, I know what the dark brown is for. I can see it. Where'd the pink go? What the fuck? There's even a black. Weird. Yeah, there's no black or pink in here. I wonder if they're... Oh, they might be in the, like, bin. Yeah, whatever. I'll just steal a pink then, and we'll replenish afterwards. I'm freaking out because I'm missing a pink. It's probably in the teal bin, so just try to remember that. Okay. Go. So pop these. Is that sewn in correct? Yes, it is sewn correctly. Sweet. They're both crumpled at about the same rate, so we should just be able to kind of lay it out here. And then I'm going to just pin this right here with this pin. Go to the other side and do the same thing. And actually, this is a good one to have finished for next week, considering that it's like all sakura on this beige. Trying to focus in, like I said, on those bright and like spring florals as well. So. Okay. Ooh. Jeez. Okay. Behave yourself, behave yourself, behave yourself. Okay, the next bobbin is winding. Am I through? Okay, good. I was like a little bit worried that it hadn't actually, or I'd like, because of that blip, it sometimes like breaks the bobbin or the upper thread. But we're good. We're good. Alright, there we go. This one will get white top stitching when we do the white top stitching. Good. And then it'll get boxed and we're good. Boxing meaning that it gets like sewn around all the edges. We've got a little pile of bookmarks here. I don't think we're going to work on those right now, but we are going to now move into, we're also not going to do the reversible drawstrings right away. Actually, let's do the last assembly on these two special order Kato. That's what we'll do next. Since we're still like right on the edge of getting, okay, I need two black handles. Anyway, yeah, because we're right on the edge of getting, do I have any extra black handles, or was it brown handles we got extra of? It was brown, wasn't it? Shit. Shitty. Oh, nope. Reject one, so, no, yep. How's this one looking? Is it long? No, not long enough. Oh, the fucked up cuts. Okay, well, we just need two pieces, so let's get that trimmed down here. I've got a couple pieces over here that, like, just need to be trimmed down from yesterday. Okay, so two pieces. They're good width all the way down. Well, I'll have to trim them down, but that's fine. That's easy enough to remedy. Easier than, well, you can't add on leather, but you can take leather off. Okay, this one is going like in the zipper bin. Behave. Stay in one spot, please. Thank you. Okay. Hopefully my muttering and grumbling over off camera is entertaining today. Almost. Like wavered just a tick, so now I'll go in and just get that last little bit. Actually, we'll trim it down because the one strap is good, and then it doesn't mess up that one. And then we'll trim down the second strap so that we're like really good. Okay, one. And then yeah, this one just needs a little bit of TLC in the middle, which is of course the hardest spot to get it. Leather dust everywhere. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's better. Okay, there we go. I'm happy with that. Okay, yeah, so let's get these two smashed together and get the wedge done. That's the big thing here. And then we'll move on to passport folders. We're just going to say fuck it. We'll work on passport folders today. We'll see what we get done. Then we'll come back and we'll do Kato and all of that. But right now, like I said, just bored. And like these passport folders have been waiting since December, so let's get them done. And if you're like, Katie, you have purses that have been sitting around for 6 years. Still bother me too. But if I clear out this box, then it's a good chunk of the stuff that's behind me, like looming, staring down the back of my neck. So, like I said, I want to clear out this pile. And honestly, definitely getting the excuse me, the zippers out of here helped quite a bit because that at least opened up the stuff behind me. I guess the other thing is that actually with the tote bags, we can always go in. Where the fuck did I just put the leather? Oh, it's on my lap. Jesus. All right. Criminy. Okay. Anyway, the thing with the tote bags is I could technically actually sew the zippers and webbing in and then do all the top stitching. We're not going to do it that way. But, like, it is an option. Okay. Need a couple more handfuls of clips because we've got 2 of these to clip. It's probably enough. Okay. They'll send me a text, I think. All right. Now we do this, and we do this. This. No, then they're upside down. If I put them this way, yeah, they're gonna be upside down either direction. But then it's, yeah, like the pianos on the exterior. Okay. At least for this side. and they'd be like, my God, you're working on custom orders and not mine. These have been in the queue for nearly a year. Sorry. And they're nearly done, so let's get them done. But seriously, I'm kind of embarrassed. I was considering doing another like pre-order, and I'm like, Although it would be fun to be able to offer the mini traveler slings. And like, actually, I was thinking with the Obi, I almost should offer it as like, all right, here's your options for this Obi, blah, 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 blah. Because here's the thing, we already sold the 2 Sheena that I made last year, and I'm like, damn it. It's good. It's a good problem. It's a cat problem. And it's a bad one at the same time. Now I can clear these off, and they can either say yay or nay, and if they say nay, then it goes into stock. If they say yay, we figure out how to get them. Because I know one woman is out of Red Deer, and one is in Calgary, so we'll see. After this, custom orders won't take this long, or shouldn't take this long, so. I can't remember well, we were busy last year. Well, okay. One of them was after, like, post Knit City, and that one definitely got held up because of the... I don't want to say it was burnout, but it kind of was. Like, post-show doldrums of, like, I think it's because, like, we did do such a hard push for Knit City, as it requires, and that's fine, and I know that. But yeah, definitely that, like, month dip afterwards, it's just like, oh god, I have to do what now? So I think after we complete our desired marathons, we'll start planning the pan trips after, like, whatever month Knit City is in. It's like, okay, so like this year it would be October, next year it'd be September, and like that's a good time to be traveling there anyway. So although I really do want to kind of try and stagger it to be like every 18 months or so that we get some of the spring fabrics and then we get some of the fall fabrics, because there is a difference. So, I don't know. Anyway, offering a pre-order though, like on the, like a pick your own order, is actually a really fun way to like introduce the different fabrics and things like that. So maybe we'll do another one post Knit City this year, and then that's what we can do in the fall time, and we can offer the new styles and stuff like that, like the minis or even the traveler sling. Do you know what? Honestly, some of these would make absolutely gorgeous traveler slings, and then we put like waxed canvas as the backing. I think would be really gorgeous. Yep. Shit. We should. Let's do it. I think that would look really good. And kind of frame it with the waxed canvas, and then the middle portions become the Japanese fabric. Sounds delicious. Like, where did the other one go? Did I already sew it? Good Lord. Wow. The brains aren't braining today. Not braining today. Brains aren't braining today. Really are not. Brains aren't braining today. Brains aren't brain today. I should figure out if the passport pockets actually hold up. Like, so it's designed for 4. But I feel like you might be able to fit 3 in the pockets that hold the actual passports. I'm gonna have to test that out and see. Because then I can be like, yeah, it holds up to like 6 passports. Because there's 2 passport slots. And I don't think I can participate in the kimono fair this year, which I'm sad about, the NJCA event, because it's on Marathon Sunday. Even though I'm only doing the half, I would not be done in time. And honest to God, I don't want to do that. Let's go run a half and then go do a show. No. Nope. Bad idea. Okay. This one's ready to go. So let's do it. Turn it so we don't get any wrinkles. Time to turn it so we don't get any wrinkles. Time to turn it so we don't get any wrinkles. We reduce our chance of wrinkles. Reduce the chance of wrinkles. Ooh, and we did not catch that lining at all right there. So, there we go. Yay! Okay, we'll double check that we got it on the other side now. There is no wrinkles. Doom, 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 doom. There is no wrinkles. Doom, 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 doom. Good. Okay, we'll turn this one while we're thinking about it. And I think both of these are dark top stitch ones. Well, definitely this one is. I think, though, that the piano... Oh, shoot. Right. Trim down the leather. Trim down the leather. Trim down the leather so it doesn't look weird. Trim down the leather. Trim down the leather. At least I remembered before we turned the bag. Trim down the leather. Trim down the leather, trim down the leather before we turn the bag. Birthing the bag, birthing the bag into existence. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it looks really good. Okay, perfect. We'll get this one finished up and then set it aside for pickup. Anyway, super cute. There is another one in the works right now as well, but yay. That one. And then the piano cats. Piano cats, OG fabric, piano cats. Piano cats, sassy keepers. Doom, 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 little sassy cats. Little sassy cats, little sassy cats, little sassy cats. Little sassy cats. Little sassy cats. Little sassy cats. Little sassy cats that need a flip around. Doom, 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 doom. used to call all black cat fabrics sassy cat fabrics because hi, Dahlia is a sassy cat, the sassiest cat that I've ever known. Blah 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 blah. And then I was like, and then I actually changed it because I made myself sad by being like, well, but when she's not here, I'm gonna have to change the name. So they are no longer sassy cat fabrics because I'm just like nope, can't even think about it. Bad enough when Remy like left, but like having products named after a cat that then leaves, I'm like, no. Anyway, so some of them are still sassy cat, and it just know that every black cat fabric reminds me of Dahlia. But yeah, I was like, nope. Can't do it anymore. All right. There we go. It's fucking adorable. There we go. It's fucking adorable. Yeah, super cute. Okay, and they're both black stitching, so that'll be a little bit later. So now we're gonna go on to passport folders. Passport folders. All right, is this still working on Twitch? God, I'm tired. Okay, we're still going. 2:58. Yep. Within the last minute, at least. It's still got us going. All right. Find. I think it's called Passport. I hope it has Passport in its name. Yep, it does, I think. Yes, it does. Yay, I found it. Okay, so I gotta cut the lining in half first. Right, and then she wants you. Okay, I think this is pretty straightforward. I think there's actually more instructions and photos than is like absolutely necessary, and so it looks like more work than it actually is. But let's start with the first instruction. So we'll decide which one we want to finish first. So cut your inner panel in half in the middle. I love that the instruction is like in half, and it's 100% not in half. I'm gonna do the Sushi Nico shit. This guy needs a lot of dark stitching. Do I have any light colored ones? I don't think I actually do. I think they're all dark. Damn it. Oh no, here we go. Right here. This is a good one. These were both good ones for this. Okay. And actually even the... And look at that. Hanami. Perfect. Okay. There's 4 here. More than enough to like play with. Okay. So I'm gonna unclip. This is all the like pockets and shit from the interiors. Yeah, and then that's all light stitched as well. The only thing that might need to be dark stitched is that, but that's okay. Whatever. And then what am I using? What was I using for the pockets on the interior? Was that what this is for? then everything has pockets from the, because yeah, one piece is, or is that what this piece is for? Since there's 4 pieces of it. No, because there's 2 flaps, right? So that's the passport flap, and then I think this was intended to be the interior, maybe? Oh God. Who knows anymore? More bookmarks. Bunch of like stuff for mini travelers. Okay, well, you can go into the mini traveler bin. Having spare denim is never a bad thing, as or zippers. Okay, let's parcel out what exactly is going on here. So this will be interior passport pockets for a bunch of these guys. Okay, and then crane card wallets. Okay, so this will be, yeah, the cranes are going to be for all of these guys. Myco, that one. I think what I did, yeah, okay, I was at least smart and like put the card pockets with whatever they were getting for like interior flaps. Okay, so that's still going over here. You're going over here too. You got blue versus, okay, yeah, because, and that was clipped there because it actually has crane pockets. Okay, crane pockets. This looks like it's the lining that I intended for the zipper pockets. There we go. That's what I needed to find out. Okay. That one's getting that. It's a nice little parcel. We're good. And then here is all of the Obi ones underneath, and we will not do the Obi ones until after we've experimented with the cotton ones again. I think that's fair. And a good plan. Okay. Cool. And then these little tabby tabs are what need to be turned and top stitched. Okay, most of those are getting cranes. So we have 4 that we need to complete right now. So let's pull 4. And then we just have them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. And then these will be the pocket linings. Okay. Coolio. Okay, I'm pretty sure those are all associated with these guys. Like I said, if you're like, Kate, what the fuck are you doing? Well, I got bored. So let's go on to something new for a little bit. Still productive. Still working towards goals. Kinda. Okay. So this is the first step here. And then she wants you to go in and, okay. I love how it's like cut it down the middle, but it's like 2 different measurements. So it's like, it's not actually down the middle, but okay. It's driving me a little bit nuts. Okay. So this is that the height? No, that is the width. Just the correct width. That is also good. Okay, I'm going to fold it up into a little foldy sausage here. And we need it to be, left is that width right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler. This is why I fold it in half. And yes, I should technically be doing this on my cutting table, but I'm not on my cutting table right now. Where is a marking tool? There's a marking tool, I think. Nope, but there is. Actually, this is what that chalk could be good for. Okay. Oh, God. Chalkity, 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 chalk. There's the chalk. This white zipper is from like, no, I think it's from the toe gags. around so I can actually see the chalk. Whatever, stay down there then. Fine by me. Fuck. Okay. Anyway, alright. Lined up. Lined up. Crooked. Better. Okay. Okay. Left piece, right piece. There's just like a whole stack of bookmarks that haven't been finished yet. Okay. Good enough. Okay. And then she wants you to like actually fold over both pieces and then sew the zipper in. I'm not into that. And because I have to make my life complicated and I want this lined, we are going to do it a little bit different. She wants you to like fold it over, but then, so what annoys me about that is that now there is no like finished edge on the inside of the passport folder. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to just sew it like this. Okay, now make sure, yeah, that is the back. And then, is that going to mess with my interior measurements a little bit? Yes. It's fine. Let's trim fabric down. I'm pretty sure I sew both sides of this anyway right now. Do I fold them right? Yeah, and then it's like, so this though at least we'll do like this. And then when we go to put these two together, then we get this nice pocket instead of just having an empty space in there, which obviously is a little bit larger, but this is going to get stitched anyway, so not a big deal. Okay. Fold strap closure and right passport panel in half and iron. So this is going to be the right panel right here. This is what creates the, yeah, this is the passport panel. And then fold the, and we do all the credit card slots in half widthwise. So they should be that by that. That by that. Time for the seam roller, time for the seam roller, time for the seam roller. Time for the seam roller, time for the seam roller, time for the seam roller. Alright. Should probably just go in and prep all of these and I'll worry about it afterwards. Let's do it. Where's my, okay, I'm just going to double check to make sure that that is actually the correct height. Yes, okay, good. So, these are, this is should be the width. Yeah, and then this should be the height. And they are a little bit wider. Again, everything's just a little bit larger than it needs to be. And that is okay. Come on. Thank you. Pick, fold, press, seam roll, pick, fold, finger press, seam roll. Should I be using an iron? Probably. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. I am out of that twill, so I'm gonna have to actually order another roll probably. Twill. I should actually figure out if my supplier in Montreal has it or not. Oh, that was a better seam roll. Yeah, oh, look at that. Nice and crisp. I don't think any of those actually get stitched afterwards. I did actually pull the passport folder out that I made us to like check on it or to show off, and then I forgot where I put it. I need to find it though, because we are going to need that eventually. Okay, I'm gonna finish seam rolling these, and then I'm going to go upstairs and make dinner. Dallas is like exhausted, so I'll pick it up. All right, last two here, and then yeah, we'll get rolling on everything else later. All right, last card pocket, and I will not be back on tonight because race day tomorrow. So I don't want to be up late. It is not like a stupid early start like some of them have been, but I don't want to be tired because I am going to try to go extremely fast. All right, I'll chat with y'all really soon. I don't know exactly when, by Wednesday for sure. Yeah, I hope y'all